Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Hutchinson Motorsports TV. Tonight we got a special one for you. Thursday night racing Stars and Stripes Truck Series tonight. We're here at Worldwide Technology Raceway for the Gateway 150. Should be a good one tonight. Over 20 cars signed in here as usual here for the Stars and Stripes Truck Series. Top of the board so far, Josh Robinson, the number 30 Toyota. He is bad fast here tonight. Lap time looking like 33.55. That's a track record here, folks. But practice is wrapping up right now. We're jumping straight into qualifying here. Who's going to set the quick time? Looking through the board here, let's see, Scott Rickard looking kind of slow here in practice. 12th place. Is he still the GOAT, or I don't know. He might not be the GOAT anymore if he's going to be running in 12th place in practice. But maybe he's just messing around, folks. But it's time for some qualifying. Let's see who the first trucks to hit the speedway are. But welcome here, Worldwide Technology Raceway, my home track. This place is okay. It's a little boring, a little fun. You never know what you're going to get here, folks. This race could suck. Could be great. You never know. You got to stay tuned in right here. Hutchinson Motorsports TV, the best broadcast company in the business. Folks, and hitting the speedway right now, Kyle McCoy out here in the number 7, the Morrison, Illinois. And Kyle McCoy, he's had a great season so far. He's missed a couple of races, though, costing him in the points. We also got Ross Tatum out there in the number 21, Coca-Cola Chevy. Zach Kreitz in the number 9 heading out onto the speedway. The Napa Auto Parts Chevy out there. Then we got Aaron Hale as well as Kevin Steen. Boy, that truck looks like junk. One of the ugliest paint schemes I've ever seen, Kevin. What is that number? That's the worst font I've ever seen on a truck. I'm guessing this number 7 machine's gonna be junk, just the way it looks. We got Tom Wiese out on the speedway. Disappointing year for Wiese. Needs to get on the gas a little bit is my guess. Looking through the speedway here. First truck to cross the line. I think it's going to be Aaron Hale. Nope. McCoy top of the board. 33.80. Hale with a 33.94. Scott Rickard, the GOAT. He's back, baby. Top of the board. 33.63 for the GOAT. Let's hop on board with the GOAT in the 05. Scott Rickard. Listen to him rip it around the speedway here. Worldwide Technology Raceway on the Illinois side of St. Louis. Getting a little sideways coming out. He's giving it everything he's got coming out of turn 4. Does he have speed to improve on that time? He's going to cross the line for the final time. 33.68, not good enough, but Ross Tatum, top of the board, 33.66. 2/100ths of a second are separating your top 3, folks. McCoy in second, followed by Rickard, Wiese, Steen, and Hale. Out on the speedway, Will Bustler, the number 1 machine. The Virginia native, first lap was junk, 34.01. Get on the gas, Will. Needs to figure something out here. Then we got the Italian Alex Buffoli out here in the 08. Buffoli, he's had a rough year as well, folks. Been kind of slow. Nate Lynch out on the speedway. Black Rifle Coffee Company. I tell you what, that coffee company sucks. You know, I was at the gas station. I'm sure you guys heard this story. But a couple weeks back, you know, I was a little thirsty. I was feeling parched. And I was like, you know what? Instead of getting me something healthy like a water, I said, nah, I don't need that. And I was thinking about an energy drink. I was like, nah, I'll change it up. I went with one of them Black Rifle Coffee Company espressos. And I tell you what, that thing was junk. I dumped it out and threw it in the trash. Immediately messaged Nate, and I demanded a refund. And folks, that Black Rifle Coffee Company truck is looking like junk here tonight. Currently in 10th here with a 33.96. Nate Lynch. He's going to try to improve upon that here. His final time around the speedway. What does the number 25 Ford have for us? Coming out of turn 4 down the long straightaway here. Worldwide Technology Raceway. Nate Lynch going to cross the line. Top 5 run. 33.76. Much better for Lynch. Josh Robinson out on the speedway, the Canton, Ohio native. He set the quick time in practice. Let's hop on board with the number 30 of Josh Robinson. This is his first lap, folks. He's rolling the top, trying to gain every bit of speed he can. He's putting all his marbles into this last lap. You better bet this lap right here is going to be jumped. But it's all about the second one, folks. Robinson dead last as he was rolling the top. But you hear him downshift. Coming out of the corner, he's going to upshift right here in the straightaway. Sending it on the backstretch. What does Josh Robinson have for us? Can he set quick time? The time to beat is a 33.66. What does Robinson have? Heading into 3, coming out of 4, the Micro Center number 30 machine. Josh Robinson out of Canton, Ohio. He's going to cross the line. 4th place for Robinson. Didn't have it in him. 33.68, folks. 2/100ths of a second now separate your top 4. Believe that concludes our qualifying action here. 24 trucks signed in. We're going to be gridding up here shortly, folks. Here's tonight's starting lineup. Stars and Stripes Truck Series. We're here, Worldwide Technology Raceway, for the Gateway 150. On the pole, the number 21, Ross Tatum. 2 is outside the number 7, Kyle McCoy. Row number 2 on the inside, he's the GOAT. It's the 05, Scott Ricker. 2 is outside the number 30, Josh Robinson. Row number 3 on the inside, going to be the number 1, Will Bustler. 2 is outside the number 90, Johnny Eckert. Then we have Nate Lynch in the number 25 machine. 2 is outside the gambling addict himself, the number 11, Tom Ogle. Starting 9th in the 51 machine, Tom Wiesa. 2 is outside the 44, Kyle Bowling. Then we have Kevin Steen, Zach Kreitz. Dropping back, Dylan Grimm going to be starting 13th in the number 23. 2 is outside in the 4, Aaron Hale. Then we got Alex Buffoli, Trey Jackson, Ryan Lynch, Christian Lawson, Brian Lynch, William Duff the 4th, Zach Dowse, DJ Weeks, and in the back row, folks, keep an eye on these boys in the 16, Dylan Glass, and starting dead last, you better betcha you know who it is, folks. It's the number 10, Mark Schrader. He's been back there all season long. Why would he change it up now? Mark Schrader kicking off from the shotgun spot. There's your starting lineup for the Gateway 150 Stars and Stripes Truck Series, Hutchinson Motorsports TV, Thursday night racing. Folks, you better be ready for this one. It's going to be a good one. As the grid is set, field is getting ready to roll. We're going to get some pace laps going in this patented Hutchinson Motorsports tunes in the background. Thanks for tuning in. Be sure to like and subscribe to the page. It's free. Quit being lazy. I know you're out there. Back camera here. Green flag in the air. Gateway. We are underway. Down the long front stretch, heading in the turns 1 and It's going to be the 21 of Tatum on the outside. The 7 of McCoy on the inside. Tatum has a run. Oh, we got a wreck here, folks. Johnny Eckert just jumped in. We're still green, though. Staying green here tonight. Johnny Eckert has a jump truck. Down the back stretch, though, these guys pushing one another. There's only 119 laps left to go. They know it's go time here. Hutchinson Motorsports TV. The 21 of Tatum still rolling the top. He's going to maintain the race lead. The 7 machine going to fall in the line there into the second spot. Ross Tatum out front. But the GOAT, Scott Rickard, trying to work his way up there. Currently in the 4th spot. He's getting a run here coming off of turns 1 and 2. Rickard looking to the inside of the 30 in a battle for third. Let's go up to our eyes in the sky. The most beautiful view in the business. The Hutchinson Motorsports blimp. Wow, what a view. Can't believe what I'm seeing with my own eyes. Let's drop to the back here. See what these boys are doing back here. Let's check out the battle for dead last. Hey, Dylan Glass is in last. Oh, no, he's junked. He junked it. Dylan Glass is not out there, folks. Brian Lynch is gone as well, and Johnny Eckert is rolling. So Brian Lynch is out. Dylan Glass is out. Eckert, the last car running. He's even behind Schrader. Must have been a big wreck back there. But back out front here, Ross Tatum, your race leader. Looking good, the number 21 machine. Tatum is in cruise control out front here, trying to hold off that number 7 machine of Kyle McCool. Caution is out. We got a wreck. Uh-oh, the GOAT just wrecked. Scott Rickard junked it. Let's see what happened here. Hutchinson Motorsports replay. Here's the 05 machine of Rickard. My log said he junked it. Oh, he just loses it. I don't know if he got a little help there. He looked like he started turning before the contact. Let's get a little better view here. Nope, he just got jumped. Will Bustler in the 1 just flat out dumped Scott Rickard. Oh, the GOAT is not happy after that one. Rickard is going to the rear. Uh-oh, folks. We're going to have some fireworks here tonight. Scott Rickard just got jumped. All thanks to this man right here. Will Bustler flat out junked him. Let's give him a moment of shame, folks. Here he is, Will Bustler, the dirty driving you-know-what. The number 1, Will Bustler, flat out junked the 05 of Scott Rickard. Let's take a look at Rickard's truck here. Look at that lump of junk. The Tire Pros 05. He's got some serious damage to the left rear. Folks, say it with me. That truck is junk. Scott Rickard going to the pits trying to fix that lump of junk up. We got a handful of trucks heading down pit lane. You may as well if you're running in the back. Why not? But back out front here, your race leader here so far, Ross Tatum. He's been bad fast here tonight. He loves Gateway. And I do too, Ross. Looking good so far. Let's get some tunes playing. Hutchinson Motorsports TV, the best broadcast company in the business. Folks, I'm saying it again. I say it every race. Quit wasting your money on junk streaming services. All you need, Hutchinson Motorsports TV. It's the best in the business. Flow Racing, it's junk. Unsubscribe. Netflix, don't need it. Hutchinson Motorsports TV has the biggest race library in the world. 100% confirmed fact. Don't even look it up. But we appreciate you tuning in, spending your Thursday night right here with yours truly, the GOAT, Blake Hutchinson. Let's find some good tunes for you to kick back and relax while we're under caution. Oh, this is one of my favorites, Hutchinson Motorsports TV music, the best in the business. Austin Park in the chat. Thanks for tuning in, Austin. Rumor is Austin is pretty slow when he drives a race car. That's what I heard. As we look to the field, your hard charger, Christian Lawson. He's passed 7 trucks since the start of this one. somebody to pick on here. Oh, you know what? Let's pull up the GOAT, Scott Rickard. I bet he's not happy after getting junked. Hang on here. Tough to get him. He's in a rough spot. Hey, Scott, Blake on the booth. You got me?
Yeah.
Hey, unfortunate incident there. What's the plan after getting your truck junked?
Just go as long as I can and hope the caution comes out, or I go far enough and make a difference up on tires later.
Yeah, well, hopefully that'll work out for you. Hopefully you don't have too much damage there.
Yeah, I fixed it off. It wasn't even that much. Just frustrating being at the front.
Yeah, I definitely understand. Well, hey, best of luck here. We'll let you get ready to go back green.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. There's Scott Rickard. He's known as the GOAT around these parts. He's been bad fast all year, and I tell you what, Will Bustler, he was sick and tired of seeing that 05 up front. So this man right here, Will Bustler, the number one, just flat out junked him. 100% intentional, confirmed. Unbelievable. The dirtiest driver in the field. It's Will Bustler. Unbelievable move. But hey, can you blame him? If I'm Mr. Bustler, I'd do the same thing. Well done, Will. So now we're going to have a show, because in the back, the GOAT, Scott Rickard, all the way back here. Here he is, folks, after running in the top 5 early on. The GOAT's all the way back there. But, folks, the pace car is in. We are ready to go racing. Field is set into the restart zone. Green flag in the air. And a big start from the 21 of Ross Tatum. He's just leaving them, folks. He might lap the field. Unbelievable. The fastest truck I've ever seen in my life. Ross Tatum on cruise control out front. Meanwhile, we got a battle for second. It's the dirty driving one machine. Will Bustler blowing by the 7 of McCoy. Says, you better get out of my way, McCoy. Did you see what happened to Rickard? I'll do it to you, too. Will Bustler up to second. Don't look now, though, folks. The gambling act himself. Tom Ogle running in 6th right now in the number 11 machine. This man cannot stop betting, folks. It's all he cares about in life. The Wooster, Ohio, and this man, he lives in the casino. It's Tom Ogle. Dropping to the rear, Johnny Eckert after starting up front. He's running in 21st. Junked his truck early on, and he's looking pretty slow. That number 90 is junked. So back out front here, Tom Weezer running in the top 10 spot here, currently in 7th. Weezer ripping it around the speedway, following the gambling addict. Then we go back to the front here. Ross Tatum, still your race leader, but it looks like Bustler in the one machine is reeling them in quick. Kyle McCoy right on the back bumper, trying to make a move on the one machine. Let's hop on board with our 3rd place truck, Kyle McCoy. This number 7 machine, McCoy, he is hooked up tonight, looking to make a move on Bustler. When's he gonna pounce? Is he gonna be patient, or is he ready to go now? Looks like the 2nd and 3rd place trucks are a little bit faster than your race leader at the moment. So not much happening there. Let's go up to the most beautiful view in the business, folks. Not sure if you heard of this, but it's a Hutchinson Motorsports blimp. Unbelievable view. Wow, never seen anything like it. But we got Scott Rickard. He's up to 13th, folks. He's already making a move to the front. It's the 05 of Rickard, blowing by the 31 of Ryan Lynch. Ryan Lynch, he's one of the 14 Lynch brothers. Decent run so far. Ryan Lynch currently sitting in the 15th spot, if you want to call that decent. USAA 31 machine. He's just cruising it around the track. But Scott Rickard going to the front. Let's hop on board with that 05 machine of Scott Rickard. He's trying to run down that number 7 of Kevin Steen. Tell you what, that number 7 truck, one of the ugliest trucks you'll ever see. Look at this number here, folks. Look at that number. That just looks weird. Not a fan. Hey, Kevin, your truck looks like junk. So back out front, Ross Tatum, still your race leader. He says these losers are slow. This is the easiest race of my life. Ross Tatum, I believe he's led every single lap. The right rear suspension cam, Hutchinson Motorsports patent. What a view. It even goes on the wall. Unbelievable. The Coke Zero, number 21 machine, your race leader. Just flat out leaving these boys. Unbelievable. He is flying here tonight. Meanwhile, Ogle still running in the number 6 position. Trying to run down the 44 of Kyle Bolin. Putting together a good race so far, but we're early on here. Lap number 14 out of 120. because we're here at Worldwide Technology Raceway for the Gateway 150 Hutchinson Motorsports TV. It's Thursday night, which means it's time for the Stars and Stripes Truck Series. Good race so far. We had one early caution when the 05 of Rickard just got flat out jumped. Speaking of the devil, here he is. Meanwhile, Dylan Grimm in the number 23 machine heading to the front. Let's hop on board with the Fort Collins native, Dylan Grimm. Grimm's had a great season so far, folks. Sorry about that. And it looks like Rickard going to get around Steen as well. So out front, Ross Tatum still your race leader by about over half a second. Long way to go in this one. Well, let's check out the chat here. See what all our great fans at home are thinking. Wow, what a powerful chat. These fans love their Hutchinson Motorsports TV. Folks, be sure to click the like button. Subscribe to the page. It's all free. Quit being lazy. Click the like button right now. Stop what you're doing. You see that like button? The little thumbs up? Click it. And while you're at it, go to the page and subscribe. So dropping back, Josh Robinson running in the 4th position. We're hopping on board with the 4th place truck of Josh Robinson. The Canton, Ohio native. Flying around this speedway. Another top 5 run here so far for Mr. Robinson. So far, your hard charger is Christian Lawson. He's gained 9 spots since the start of this race. Started in 18th, here he is in 9th. Christian Lawson, the number 3. Bill Culver's number 3 machine. Rumor is if you're in the Brooklyn, Iowa area, if you go into Culver's, ask for Christian Lawson and ask for a discount. Say, Christian Lawson said I could get a discount if you go in there. Trust me, it'll work 100% of the time. So he's your hard charger so far, but Ross Tatum still your race leader. He's actually gaining on his lead, up to about a second here. Will Bustler sitting in the 2nd spot. Still holding off that number 7 machine who's sitting in 3rd, Kyle McCoy out of Morrison, Illinois. The Mid-American number 7 Toyota, he's been hooked up all day long. Then we got Josh Robinson. He was quick time in practice. Then he went out in qualifying, put down a mediocre lap. Here he is running 4th. Then to round out your top 5, it's the 44 Kyle Holy, the Pepsi number 44 Chevy. Let's hop on board with your 5th place truck, Kyle Holy. Tell you what, it's all about saving tires here at Worldwide Technology Raceway. Here in a bit, we'll pull up your point standings. You can take a look and see where your favorite driver's at. Let's get that ready, actually. Hang on here, folks. Let's find your updated point standings. Here they are. Let's drag it over. As you see, we got Dylan Graham, Scott Rickard, Tom Ogle, and Johnny Eckert all locked in with a win. Then the first one out, Rob Sherwood, he's 3 points out, trying to gain on Bustos, who Bustos, I believe, has missed this race as well. Missed the last couple of weeks. So that's going to knock Bustos out of the playoffs for now. So it's going to be interesting to see how this plays out here. A little early in the season, but it's never too early to gain some points. So Ross Tatum still your race leader by about 8/10 of a second here. Let's drop back through the field a little bit. Ryan Lynch currently running in the 15th position. He's been steady there all race long. Meanwhile, these guys boring each other for next to last. The 90 and the 9, Kreitz and Eckert trying to junk each other in a battle for about 20th. How about that number 10 machine, Mark Schrader? He's actually ahead of somebody. Can you believe it? Let's hop on board with Kenny's little brother, Mark Schrader. The Glen Allen native, the number 10 running in the back. Here he is, folks. Fan favorite, Mark Schrader. What a beautiful truck. Well done, Mark. So Ross Tatum still out front. Holding on to that lead pretty good here. Let's show your left rear Hutchinson Motorsports suspension cam. Wow, what a view. Never seen anything like it. I believe it. Unbelievable. We cut no corners here at Hutchinson Motorsports TV. We even got a left front suspension cam here. We're on board with the second place truck, Will Bustler, the Virginia native. Now we're back on board the second place truck. Bustler trying to run down your race there, but it's not working out for him. He just cannot reel in that number 21 because he is hooked up here tonight. Meanwhile, Christian Lawson, he's gained another spot, folks. He's up to 8. He is a wheelman, folks. This number 3 machine, as he's getting past, Dylan Grimm blows by him like he's sitting still. Just blew his doors off. Then behind them, we got Nate Lynch in the number 25 machine. He's rounding out your top 10, but hey, here comes the 05 of Scott Rickard. He said he fixed all the damage on his truck. Working his way through the field, but we know he's burning up his tires to do so. Can Rickard get the job done? He was running about 3rd or 4th when he got flat out jumped. Went all the way to the back. And here he comes, working towards the front. It's Scott Rickard, the 05. Hopping on board with our 3rd place truck, Kyle McCoy, the number 7 machine. Sitting in 3rd right now, just about a second behind your race leader. What does the Morrison, Illinois, and Kyle McCoy have in store for us? Is he gonna junk Will Bustler? He might. He just might do it, folks. I wouldn't blame him if he did after seeing the stunt that Bustler pulled earlier on Rickard. He might just flat out dump him. But dropping to the rear, Alex Buffoli running in the 14th position. The Italian straight off the boat from Italy. Here he is, Alex Buffoli in the 14th position. It's the 08 truck trying to run down that ugly 7 machine. And you know what's funny, Kevin Steen, you got the wrong number again, bud. You're supposed to be number 19. Are my eyes tricking me, or is that not a 19 on that truck? Definitely not. It's definitely not a 19, Kevin. We'll take care of that, bud. Am I right? So out front, Ross Tatum, he's lost about a 10th or 2 in the last few laps, but he's still got half of a second lead here. As we head into lap number 29 shortly, we're going to get an action-packed, non-stop action break here, Hutchinson Motorsports TV. We're going to take a short break, play some music, but we're staying tuned right here on the Speedway. You're not going to miss a lap of action here. Let's get the tunes playing. We're going to take a short break. I'll be back here in a bit. Thanks for tuning in, spending your Thursday night right here, Hutchinson Motorsports TV.
Baby
150 heading in the lap number 37 here shortly. Ross Tatum still dominating this one here. He's led every lap from the start. It's the number 21 Coke Zero Sugar, the best drink in the business, folks. I tell you what, once I tasted Coke Zero, I quit drinking water. All I needed was Coke Zero. And Ross Tatum looking good out here. Lap number 37, Ross Tatum out front. Has about a 7/10 of a second lead. Still holding off Will Bustler in the second spot. But we got a new truck in third, folks. Josh Robinson taking the spot from McCoy. Robinson advancing to the third position. McCoy dropping back to fourth right now, the number 7 machine. Then we got Tom Ogle sneaking his way into the top 5. The gambling addict himself, Tom Ogle, worked his way up to 5th here, folks. Let's hop on board with the Wooster, Ohio, with Tom Ogle. This might be a short track, but aren't these straightaways pretty long here, folks? It's like a big paper clip. Tom Ogle making it look easy. Tell you who's making this look hard, though. It's this man right here. He's Mark Schrader, Kenny's little brother. Right now, running 21st here tonight. But hey, you know the good news? He's gained 3 spots. He's not as slow as this man right here. How about Zach Dowse? The main native, that number 71 truck is absolute junk here tonight. Say it with me, folks. Junk. Let's hop on board with this slow junk number 71 machine of Zach Dowse. The North Anson, Maine native, Zach Dowse. He is struggling here tonight. Shifting a little late there, bud. Tough night there for Dowse. Been a tough season, actually. But back out front here, Ross Tatum still a half a second lead on Bustler. Bustler not gaining any ground. Not sure how long a fuel run is here. I would assume they could at least get to halfway to lap number 60. But you never know here, folks. We're going to find out here shortly. I'll definitely let you know once these boys start coming down pit road. So looking to the field, Alex Buffoli running 14th. Middle of the pack here tonight for Buffoli. Kyle McCoy, first truck to head down pit road. That answers your question, folks. These guys cannot make it halfway. So McCoy starting the pit window. We saw him dropping off a little bit. So he elects to go down pit road, short pit these boys a little bit. We're going to see how that works out for him. So let's check out your race leader here, Ross Tatum. He's going to definitely lap McCoy. As McCoy still down pit road, finally leaving. He's going to basically be lapped by the entire field by the time he gets going. So there's McCoy leaving pit road. Aaron Hale, the next truck to come down pit road. So the pit window has busted open here. Question is, when will the rest of our leaders elect to come down? If you're Ross Tatum, you probably want to wait out there a few more laps if you can. Unless you see that second and third place truck head down. That's when it's time to start thinking about it. Now the risk McCoy and Hale are taking. If there's a caution, they are screwed. Because they will be a lap down. Well, here's McCoy on these fresh tires. Let's see how fast he works with the field here with these fresh tires. Look at him down the straightaway right now. He's not too far down. He's right now he just passed Tom Ogle, who is in 5th. So there's only 4 cars that have him a lap down. Look at the speed he's carrying with these fresh tires. Right there's your 4th place truck, Dylan Grimm. He's blowing by him like he's sitting still. He says, "Get out of my way, nerd. You're slow." Kyle McCoy looking to unlap himself. So back out front, our top 3 still not coming down pit road. Aaron Hale and Kyle McCoy still the only 2 to pit here. just a matter of time before we start seeing. Oh, we got one in the wall. Hit the wall hard. Couldn't tell who that was. Like it was Ryan Lynch, but I'm not sure. Somebody just smoked the wall and jumped the truck. But we're still green here. No trucks heading down pit lane that time. Lap number 45 out of 120. These guys know they can't cut this in half. You're not going to make it to lap 60. If it was me, I'd probably come down pit road right now. And here comes McCoy. Working his way through the field here. He's about to unlap himself. Now, lap time difference. McCoy's last lap was a 33.9. Our race leaders are running 35.4. So that's a second and a half difference here. Pretty big difference with them fresh tires. So McCoy just unlaps himself. He is back on the lead lap, and we know these leaders need to pit. So my guess is by the time they pit, Kyle McCoy is going to become your race leader. Because we know you go down by more than a lap when you pit. But in the meantime, Ross Tatum's still out there. Nobody else has come down pit road still. So we're going to see how far these guys want to stretch this out. Let's hop on board again with your race leader, Ross Tatum, who's got about a 0.7 of a second lead. Will Bustler still in second. After junking Scott Rickard earlier on, which Rickard has worked himself all the way up to 8th, folks. Slowly but surely working his way back up to the front. Well, Zach Dowse just ran off the track. He's junk. Look at this guy. We're still green though, folks. We're keeping it green here. Stars and Stripes Truck Series, we don't mess around. We got a junk truck out there struggling. They told him to get the hell rolling and go down pit road. Fix that lump of junk. Still nobody else's pit. As we head into lap number 50. Maybe it is possible these guys can stretch this out to lap 60. I don't know, though. I doubt it. Even if they do, there was a caution in our first start of this race. So I don't think they can make it on one stop. But what do I know? I'm up in the booth. But we appreciate you tuning in, spending your Thursday night ride here at Hutchinson Motorsports TV. Stars and Stripes Truck Series. We're watching Ross Tatum. He has dominated this race. He has led every lap, but he is going to have to pit soon. Probably going to have to give up the lead, at least briefly. So dropping back, Dylan Grimm currently running 4th. At number 23 truck, he's gained 9 spots since the start of this race. Started all the way back at 13th. Here he is running 4th. DJ Weeks, folks, he's gained 11 spots. Started in 22nd. Sitting in 11th right now. It's number 97, DJ Weeks. Christian Lawson, he's had a good run after starting in the back. The Culver's Fiend, Christian Lawson, sitting in the 7th position here. Still no other cars at pit. Now I'm starting to think maybe Kyle McCoy pit a little bit early. If these guys can stretch it out this far. McCoy might regret pitting that early. Because we're going to pull up our Hutchinson Motorsports pit strategy board, the best pit strategy board in the business. Here it is. Hang on here, folks. All right, let's find them. So as you can see here, what position is he in? I'm struggling here. Oh, he's in 20th. Hang on. Got to get 20 trucks showing here, not 18. So our Hutchinson Motorsports pit strategy board, we got Kyle McCoy. He pit early here. Has 11 laps on them tires, so he is much faster than the field. Right now, McCoy is running 34.50 lap times, while our race leader is running 35.3. So only an 0.8 of a second difference after 11 laps. Not good news for McCoy. That means once these guys pit, he is toast. They are going to blow by him like he's sitting still. So pulling off the Hutchinson Motorsports pit strategy board, the best pit strategy board in the business. Still nobody else has come down pit road. These guys might make it to lap 60, folks. Meanwhile, got to catch up on my fantasy football team. Of course, Garrett Wilson has done nothing. He is an absolute bum. Never does anything at all. I don't know why everybody says this guy is so good. I have never seen him do anything. Has anybody out there? I doubt it. Absolute junk. So looking through the field here, Zach Dow's finally electing to pit after spinning out earlier on, junking his truck. Says, you know what, I better fix this lump of junk because I'm slow. So currently, Josh Robinson taking over the second spot, folks. Robinson getting around Bustler. Bustler is struggling on these old junk tires. He needs to pull it down pit road. But he wants to stretch it out to 60 here, so he only has to pit once. He's still going to need a caution, though, I believe, in the second half of this race. Unless these guys are conserving fuel after that, which is a possibility. Much else going on through the field here. Then a pretty quiet race. Had one caution early on. Ross Tatum has dominated this race from the start. We're heading into lap number 58 here shortly. Ross Tatum's led every single one of them. Caution's out, folks. Zach Dow's junked it again. This guy's putting on a display of racing here tonight. Here he is, folks. Zach Dow's. Let's see what he does. Oh, jump. Here he is, folks. Well, he's done. Zach Dow's. There's no fast repairs here in the Stars and Stripes Truck Series. So honestly, Kyle McCoy probably didn't want to see that caution. Yeah, he's going to get the race lead once these guys pit. He's going to have some old tires. I don't know. It's going to be interesting. I believe he's going to be about a half a second off the pace if he stays out there. Right now, he's all the way back in 20th, so you really don't want to go in and pit again if you're McCoy, but you might have to. If all these guys pit now, they're probably going to be able to make it to the finish. So yeah, if you're Kyle McCoy, in my opinion, you need to come down pit lane. Get you some fresh tires, top off the fuel. You just got to bite the bullets, be in the back. If he stays out front, this thing's going to stay green to the finish. And he's going to have to pit again, and he's going to be slow with those tires. So staying out is definitely not going to be the right call for him. Well, we're going to see what he does. Here comes the field down pit lane. And McCoy, he must be listening into the broadcast. McCoy told me he listens every single race. Hutchinson Motorsports TV, he listens in his radio in the truck. Loves the broadcast, tells me every week. Aaron Hale going to stay out there with his old junk tires, though. Pulling up the Hutchinson Motorsports pit strategy board. Nope, Aaron Hale's actually was a lap car. So he was a lap down. Never mind. So your race leader, still Ross Tatum, but it's a race off a pit road. He's going to lose the lead. Looks like Josh Robinson taking over the race lead off a pit road. The first truck not named Ross Tatum to lead a lap. It's going to be the 30 or Josh Robinson. Let's see who we can pull up here for a quick little interview. We'll get McCoy up here. Kyle, Blake in the booth, you got me.
Hey there, I got you.
Hey, how's the truck feeling out there?
It's interesting. It's pretty tough to pass behind somebody, but I'm having fun so far. It's loose enough off the corner that it's fun to drive.
Yeah, well, it definitely seemed like that was an unfortunate yellow for you. That's going to put you in the back there instead of going through the pit cycle.
Yeah, I thought I would do something different than everybody else. I think my tires were going to go away, and I was going to end up on the backside of the top 10 anyway, so I figured that was going to be kind of where I was going to be at the end of that run. So I just took a chance, and unfortunately, it seems like short pitting in this league never works out for one reason or another, but I don't know. This kind of re-racks the field and gives me another shot at it, so...
Yeah, well, you're sitting in 11th right now, so you're not as far back as I thought. So, yeah, you're definitely in the thick of things.
Yeah, I'm excited to see what happens and just stay out of trouble here for a little bit.
Yeah, well, hey, best of luck to you the rest of the race.
Appreciate it, man.
Yes, sir. Kyle McCoy, the number 7 machine. Currently sitting in the 11th position. He was in 20th when he went down pit road. I think the difference was the fuel top off. He didn't have to put as much fuel in his truck as the others. So he had a much quicker pit stop. Let's see who else we got here. Pull up. Let's get Josh Robinson, your race leader, in here. Josh, Blake on the booth, you got me?
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, it's great, but not as good as you. Hey, winning the race off of pit road, taking over the lead, how's it feel?
Well, it's much easier to get a pass on pit road than it is in the race.
Yeah, I've heard. That's what Kyle McCoy was just telling us.
Yeah, that is definitely true. It is really, really tough to pass because you really can only get a run on someone into one, and that low line in one is not great.
Yeah, it definitely seems that way. But, hey, hopefully you can use the clean air to your advantage and control the rest of this race.
Appreciate it. You mind bringing me like an extra gallon of fuel just to be sure, though?
Yeah, hey, I'll send it out there. All right, hey, best of luck out there, Josh.
Hey, Tom wants to know what the score of the game is.
All right, let me look here. It is 21-3 Jets.
Appreciate it.
Yes, sir. Josh Robinson, he's your race leader. Tom just had to know the score of the game. But I tell you what, he is always betting. You know he's got about 10 bets on this game. He's probably lost them all, too, unfortunately. But let's see how Tom's doing. Tom Ogle, he is sitting in... Oh, he had a terrible pit stop. 17th place. That 11 truck is junk. Unbelievable. Terrible pit stop. Tom Ogle has just fire screeching. But the field is set. Pace car is in. We're about to go green again here for the Gateway 150 green flag in the air. Lap number 62. We're over halfway done, folks. And you heard it from our racers. It is tough to pass out there tonight. Robinson said the only really opportunity you have to pass is heading into turn 1. I believe him. We really haven't seen much passing unless guys were on fresh tires. So Robinson going to use that clean air out front, but here comes Ross Tatum. He's going to give it a shot at passing. See what he's got for Robinson. Dropping the rear, Tom Ogle running 17th. He's probably busy looking at his phone, checking the scores in the Betsy's place. So let's hop on board, see if Tom's looking down at his phone. Not right now. Rumor is Tom has a dozen bets on tonight's game. I mean, who bets on the Patriots and Jets? Talk about a snooze fest. Terrible teams. Boring offenses. Garrett Wilson sucks. But back out front, Josh Robinson. He is your race leader. Tell you what, he's in a good spot here. If he can conserve those tires, it is real hard to pass. And Robinson's good enough where it's going to be really tough to pass. And we got a bit of a battle here. The 25 and the 23 door slamming each other. This is a battle for 6th or 7th. 23 of Grimm, he's making some moves, actually making some passes here. How about Grimm passing a couple cars there? Door slammed to 25. He just ran right through the 7 there. Gaining 2 spots. It's Dylan Grimm, the Fort Collins native. Let's hop on board, see what Grimm's doing. folks. DJ Weeks in the 10th spot just put down the fastest lap of the session. 33.76. How about it? DJ Weeks is bad fast. Somebody needs to tell Dylan Graham it's hard to pass because this man is passing everybody right now, folks. Dylan Graham in the 23 going straight to the front. Meanwhile, Christian Longshore, I believe he did a different pit strategy there. Might have got 2 tires or something. Gained a lot of spots there on that stop. But he's currently running 3rd. Meanwhile, Scott Rickard hanging out back in 12th. Looking to make some moves, needs to get to the front. The numbers just came in. The betting favorite right now. We do offer live bets here at Hutchinson Motorsports Bet. The number 30 at Robinson, he is the favorite to win it. Plus 180 odds for Josh Robinson. Boy, I would take those odds. You better jump on it now, folks. Plus 180 odds for him to win it. He is out front. Ross Tatum currently at plus 212 or 220 odds. He's your second favorite to win it. And he's right on the back bumper of your race leader. That's how I'm on board with our second place driver, Ross Tatum. Looking in front of this sold out crowd here at Gateway, folks. I've been here twice. It's not too bad on the track. You can definitely do better, but you can definitely do worse. We all know about the fuel strategies this place causes. We're going to see if it works out. These guys are going to be really tight on fuel. Definitely going to be on their mind. If this thing stays green, I'm not sure if they'll be able to make it or not. It's going to be close. We might see a Ryan Blaney move. Somebody run out of gas there up front. But meanwhile, here as we head into lap number 70 out of 120, we're going to take a Hutchinson Motorsports non-stop action break. We're going to get these patented tunes playing for you, but don't you worry. We're going to stay live right here on the track. You're not going to miss a lap here. Gateway 150, Stars and Stripes Truck Series Thursday Night Racing. Hutchinson Motorsports TV. Worldwide Technology Raceway. Lap number 78 coming up here for the Gateway 150. Getting down to the nitty-gritty here. Most of these guys trying to stretch it out to make it on fuel. Just about everybody pit around lap number 60. Right at the halfway point. So in the meantime, out front, your race leader still Josh Robinson. Boy, it looks like that 21 of Ross Tatum is struggling. Well, I've been watching the last few laps, and he's been kicking loose coming out of corners just about every time. Tatum trying to hold on. Wants to keep that second spot. Not going to do so. Lawson throws the slide job, takes over second place. So Tatum falling back to the third place spot. That's going to make it tough for Tatum. His truck is struggling right now, and it's tough to pass. Looks like he's got Grimm underneath him as well. Abel will hold him off for now. Grimm right to the back bumper of the 21. The 23 of Grimm looking to throw a dive bomb move. Cannot get down there. 21 of Tatum protecting the spot. We got a battle here, folks. This is for third place. Top 5 is Robinson, Lawson, Tatum, Grimm, and Bustler. Robinson out front by about 0.8 of a second here on the field. Zooming out here, let's see what's going on in the back. Kyle McCoy, we talked to him during that caution. Restarted 11th, he is up a little bit to 8th. Right now he's in the Hornets' nest here. Duking it out here with a handful of trucks. We got some battles developing here, folks. With just 40 laps left to go here for the Gateway 150. Worldwide Technology Raceway, Hutchinson Motorsports TV, folks. It's a Thursday night, and we sold it out, folks. Sold out crowd here tonight. They were standing at the gates at 6 a.m. Can you believe it? You know, I was down there talking to some fans. I was asking them, what's your favorite thing about the Stars and Stripes Truck Series Gateway 150? They said, you know what? My favorite thing is Hutchinson Motorsports TV, because I tell you what, this is the best broadcast company in the business. I said, you really believe that? And they said, yes, sir. The greatest thing I've ever seen is Hutchinson Motorsports TV. And I honestly, I was just at a loss for words. I was like, thank you for the support. You know, the fans, they were just going on and on. They said, you know what? There's over 100 races that we can watch in the Hutchinson Motorsports TV library. What else will we even want to watch? And I said, I don't know. You got a good point, boys. And then we just left it there. But it's been a good race so far here. Josh Robinson, your race leader. He's out front by over a second, leaving these guys. Ross Tatum taking back the second spot. Lawson's dropped from second to fourth there. But we got a battle here. Slide job from Grimm taking the second spot here from Tatum. So the top 5 has got a little shake up here. It's Robinson, Grimm, Tatum, Lawson, and Bustler. Let's hop on board with our second place truck. Dylan Grimm, the number 23 Toyota. The question is, has Robinson done enough to save his tires? Can he finish the job here? I don't think Robinson's got a win yet this year, folks, if I'm not mistaken. Let me pull it up here. No, he doesn't. He is looking good in the point standings, though. He's sitting in 5th, plus 86 from the cut line. So he is well above the cut line. But hey, winning will lock him in for sure, and won't have to even worry about the playoffs coming up here in a while. But looking through the field, your hard Chargers, still the number 3 machine of Christian Lawson. Started back in 18th here. He is still running in 3rd. Looks like Ross Tatum had burned his tires up, folks. He was side by side there for quite a while between the handful of different trucks. He duked it out with Grimm for a bit, duked it out with Lawson, and here he is with junk tires. Ross Tatum's odds have dropped significantly, folks. He was a plus 220 odds driver to win it. Now, plus 570. Uh-oh. The chances are just dwindling for Ross Tatum. Junk tires, he's dropping to the back. Meanwhile, Josh Robinson sitting at a plus 120 odds. Still nothing changed out front here. Robinson feeling good about this one. He is the odds-on favorite as your race leader. As long as he can make it on fuel, he should be good to go. Let's hop on board their race leader, Josh Robinson. Canton, Ohio. Josh Robinson running a great race. This is his race to win, folks. Wants to lock himself in the playoffs. Just about 33 laps left to go here. Uh-oh, Tom Ogle. He's running in the back, folks. The gambling addict, Tom Ogle, he's back to 16. Putting up a stinker here tonight at Gateway Worldwide Technology Raceway. Hopefully he's at least winning his bets. Folks, should we do it? Should we pull Tom up into the booth? I don't know, this is a tough track to drive, and he is duking it out right now with that 17 truck of William Duff. Let's hop on board, see how Tom's wheeling that truck. He's going to send her in there, sail it past the 17. Slide job for 16. Tom 15, sorry about that. Taking over the 15 spot. Meanwhile, Scott Raker running the 8th spot still. He has struggled to get through the field. Worked rather quickly to get up to about 10th, and since then, just been tough to pass for the poor guy. After getting jumped earlier on by Will Bustler. Here's Mr. Bustler right here. That number 1 machine, he's had a good day so far. It all started off by junking that 05 machine, and then he just kept it stable and out front. Let's hop on board with Mr. Bustler in the 1. 30 laps left to go here, Worldwide Technology Raceway, Hutchinson Motorsports TV. Let's take one last break here, folks, before we get ready to get into the nitty-gritty of this stuff. Get some tunes playing. We're going to stay live right here, non-stop action, Hutchinson Motorsports break. We'll be back shortly, folks. A little bit early, we got a new race leader, Dylan Grimm, making a move, blowing by the number 30 of Robinson. Folks, that's spicing things up in the Hutchinson Motorsports bet platform. Dylan Grimm now the favorite to win it, plus 140 odds for Grim. Robinson plus 160. Who you gonna bet on, folks? You can more than double your money by betting on your race leader, Dylan Grimm, with just 25 laps left to go. Why would you not do it, folks? Be sure to head on over to Hutchinson Motorsports TV betting platform. Place your bets. You could bet with Tom Ogle himself, folks. Let's see how Tom's doing. Rumor is Tom has lost a dozen bets tonight on the Jets-Patriots game. Not a good night for Mr. Ogle. The White Claw number 11 machine. Trying to at least get a good run at it. Unfortunately, it's not working out for him. He's running 15th here, folks. The 11 truck is kind of junk. So back out front, Dylan Grimm. He is bad fast here. He is the favorite. The odds are dropping for all you guys. Dylan Grimm now at plus 100 odds. Even money right now to bet on Dylan Grimm to win this race. You better get your bets in before it drops like a rock here, folks. Every single lap, it might change. Scott Rickard up to 6th now. Finally getting around some of these guys. Rickard was stuck in about the 8th spot there for quite a while. Now he's working his way through the field. Ross Tatum is struggling with them old junk tires. Here comes the 05 looking to the top. Trying to dime in the corner, trying to get a run onto the backstretch. The 05 of Rickard, let's hop on board. Carrying some speed through the backstretch, trying to get underneath the 1. After the 1 junked him earlier on, the 05 going to pass him cleanly. Rickard taking over the 5th place spot. Bumper to bumper is Bustler thinking about junking him again. He might do it. Here comes Bustler in the 1 machine. He might want to junk that 05 one more time. The 05 going to pull the diamond move one more time. Entering high, coming out low, getting a run on the backstretch. Does the 05 have the momentum to make another pass here? He's going to make the move. Side by side, heading into turn 3. Scott Rickard has perfected the diamond. Making another pass, that's going to put him into 4th. How about Rickard making some moves? What a pass. You see him there in 1 and 2. He was entering high so he could come out in the middle or low, whatever you want to call it, to get a big run there down the backstretch. Definitely worked out for him. Made 2 passes in 2 laps, all the way up to 4th. But he's got a long way to go. He's got about a 4-second gap between him and the rest of these. So your race leader, Dylan Grimm, still out front here by 0.4 of a second. Josh Robinson, he's not giving up. Right on the bumper here. Less than 0.4 of a second separate these two. With just 20 laps left to go, can Robinson find a way back around the 23? Or is Dylan Grimm gonna win another? Well, folks, I'm a union broadcaster, so since we cut the last break short, I'm going to do one more quick little break. So I'll be back shortly. Your union broadcaster, Hutchinson Motorsports TV, Blake Hutchinson, the GOAT. We're going to stay tuned live here, get some Hutchinson Motorsports tunes playing, and I'll be back shortly. Thanks for tuning in.
Here we go now.
And we're back here at Gateway. Dylan Grimm, still your race leader, was able to hold off a hard charge in Robinson, but Robinson is struggling now. Might have burned up his tires there in that last push as he got to the back bumper of Grimm there for a couple laps. But Grimm's out front here in cruise control with a 6/10 of a second lead with just 13 laps left to go. Can Grimm hold on? He wants this thing to stay clean and stay green so he can bring home another checkered flag here tonight. Looking at the board, Dylan Grimm, he's your only driver with 3 wins on the season. Looking for number 4. Grimm's got 3 wins. Rickard 2 wins. Ogle 2 wins. Eckert 1 win. And McCoy with a win as well. We might have a new GOAT, folks. I thought Scott Rickard was the GOAT. But not so fast. It might be Dylan Grimm. He is just a winner. These guys trying to junk each other back here, folks. Keep your eyes right here. Aaron Hale duking it out here. We got Tom Ogle right here with the boys as well. Kevin Steen is all over the place right now, folks. That ugly looking green truck with the wrong number. He is all over. Is he going to junk it? His truck, it shows number 7, but really he's not number 7 because he has the wrong paint. Kevin Steen, you need to fix your paint. The number 19 truck with a number 7 paint. The number 4 on his outside. He's looking to stuff him into the wall. Not going to do so. Hale making the pass on the outside. I'll tell you what, he just got passed on the outside. That's when you know your truck's junk. You just got past the Gateway on the outside, bud. Pull that dump and jump in. You're done. So let's hop on board here with Tom Ogle, currently running 13th. Trying to work his way back up to the field here after losing a fortune on the football game tonight. Folks, you folks at home don't even want to know how much money Mr. Ogle just lost on this football game tonight. Rumor is he bet the Patriots money line. Big mistake. Said he bet the over on passing touchdowns. Big mishap there for Ogle. So back up front, Dylan Grimm, your race leader by half a second with 10 laps left to go here at Gateway Worldwide Technology Raceway. Dylan Grimm, 10 laps left to go. Can he hold on? Let's hop on board with your race leader, Dylan Grimm. And then in the front stretch in front of all these great fans. Folks, this is about where I sat this year in the Cup race. Right there, right past the flag stand on the front stretch. And then right here is where I sat 2 years ago in them grandstands right there. I tell you what, it was hotter than hell up there. Them grandstands, they're just facing the sun. You are cooking there in turns 1 and 2. So all you big fans, if you're ever going to Gateway, definitely don't recommend sitting in them general admission bleachers there in turns 1 and 2. It is hotter than hell. You are just burning up. In the race, it's always on the hottest day of the year, I swear to God. NASCAR purposely looks in the book, says what day is going to be the hottest day of the year by St. Louis. Oh, it's this day? Well, that's when we're going to race. That's what happens, folks. But Robinson making one more push. He's reeling in Grimm. Them tires have to be about toast. Robinson is sending that puppy to get back to the back bumper one more time. Looking for a shot. Lead down to 0.3 of a second here. Robinson trying to reel Grimm back in with just 7 laps left to go. What does Robinson have for us? Onto the backstretch. Nothing changing, about the same gap there entering turns 3 and 4. Robinson, he's going in much deeper there than Grimm. He is lifting way later there in the corner. Hitting the rumble strips coming out of the corner. Robinson's going to need to figure something out quick. He wants to get around that 23. But here comes Lawson reeling these boys in. How about it? That number 3 Kohler's machine. Meanwhile, Scott Rickard, don't look now. He's up to 4th, folks. He's got a bit to go, though. Still 2 seconds behind. But he is definitely running these boys down. If there's a caution, this 05 truck is going to be in the thick of things. Let's hop on board our 3rd place truck. Christian Lawson, he's our hard charger here tonight. He's gained 15 spots, but he wants to gain 2 more. He's watching these top 2 duke it out for a race win with just 5 laps left to go. Grimm running the defensive line there, entering high, coming out in the middle. He is not going to let that 30 pull the old diamond trick on him. The Fort Collins native Dylan Grimm coming out of turns 3 and 4. 4 laps left to go at Gateway. You know, I was talking to Grimm through the week. He was asking me, you know, obviously, like usual, he was asking me a bunch of setup questions. I was able to help him out. You know, made a lot of changes to his car. Honestly, his setup, if he would have came without my help, honestly, I think he would have got last, because this setup was all screwed up. I'll tell you that right now. So I was able to fine-tune his car, made some good changes. And then afterwards, you know, I talked to Dylan for a bit. He told me what an honor it would be to win here at Gateway, my home track, to win it here on Hutchinson Motorsports TV. He said he would be absolutely honored to do that for me. Boy, and it would be great to see with just 3 laps left to go. Dylan Grimm's out front here. 3/10 of a second lead on Josh Robinson. Going up to our eyes in the sky, the Hutchinson Motorsports blimp, the most beautiful view in the business, folks, if you're new here. Go ahead, click the like button, folks. Click like on the video. Go on down, subscribe to the page. It's free. Quit being lazy. So back out front here, Dylan Grimm, lead hasn't really changed much. Still 3/10 of a second as he crosses the line. 2 laps left to go at Gateway. Robinson is running out of time here. Gonna need to make the move quick. Grimm still running the defensive line there in 1 and 2. Working good for him as the lead has not changed. Still a little bit over 3/10 of a second. Let's hop on board with your race leader, Dylan Grimm, as he heads into turn 3 and 4. Good entry, good exit. Dylan Grimm looking good as he enters the front stretch. White flag in the air last time around the speedway. Dylan Grimm just needs to make it 1 more lap. Keep your eyes open. Make sure these guys don't run out of fuel. Gonna be close for him onto the backstretch for the final time. Dylan Grimm out front by over half a second. Just a matter of time here. Dylan Grimm entering turns 3 and 4. Good entry. Looking for the good exit. Here it is. Dylan Grimm out of 4. Onto the front stretch as he crosses the line. Dylan Grimm, your winner at Gateway. His 4th win of the season. Dylan Grimm, what a finish for him. You know, Ross Tatum dominated this race early on. Robinson took over the lead on a pit stop, and then out of nowhere, Dylan Grimm takes it over, brings it home. Checkered flag for Grimm. Let's show your results page here. Still waiting on some guys to finish. So we're going to get Dylan Grimm up here, give him a little interview. But your results here, Dylan Grimm, your race winner. Robinson taking home 2nd, followed by Lawson, Rickard, Eckert, McCoy, Weeks, Tatum, Bustler, and Tom Ogle bringing home a top 10 finish here tonight. So Dylan Grimm in the 23 bringing it home here. His teammate in the 9 trying to junk him. Do a burnout, and he just junked the truck. So let's get him up here, do a quick little interview. Dylan, Blake from the booth, you got me?
Yes, sir, I got you.
Hey, a big win for you, able to take it over there with about 20 or 30 laps left to go. I'm sure the truck felt as good as it looked.
Yeah, it felt pretty good. It was really close on fuel there. luckily I had about a lap saved. I was trying to be cautious those last 15 laps or so, but yeah, I came down a second time on that last caution, and I think that helped me out a lot. But thankfully, I held on.
Yeah, definitely. You know, you've been putting on a clinic here this season. I believe that's your 4th win on the year. You're just padding the playoff points.
Yes, sir. Yeah, it's amazing. 3rd win in a row here. Yeah, I can't believe it. It's awesome.
Yeah, you know, it was definitely good to see early on. Ross Tatum absolutely dominated the first half of this race, and then Robinson took it over, and you were able to bring it home there at the end when it mattered.
Yeah, for sure. I was trying to play the fuel game the whole race, and then it just kept changing as those cautions came. But yeah, luckily we got another win here.
Yeah, well, hey, great job. How are you feeling about next week? I believe we're at a Mid-Ohio sports car course.
Yeah, not feeling great. My road course skills aren't great. I don't think 4 in a row is gonna happen, but we'll give it our best shot.
Yeah, well, hey, best of luck. You never know. Maybe you can log some laps in and figure that thing out. But, hey, congratulations on a big win. Before you head out, you got any shout-outs or anything to add?
I got to shout out my papa every week for spotting for me. He's a huge help. You for doing the broadcasts every week. You do a great job. All my teammates, Zach, Josh, Jason, Christian, they all help me out a ton. And Nate and everyone who puts on this league too, they do a great job. It's a great league, and I have a blast in here.
Yes, sir. Well, hey, congratulations. We'll let you go celebrate. You've been putting it on here, and we'll let you go down with your teammates and finish off the night.
Sounds good. Thank you, man.
Yes, sir. Dylan Grimm, your race winner. I believe he said that's 4 wins in a row. I didn't even realize that, but what a run for Grimm. But you heard from him next week. We're going to be headed to Mid-Ohio Sports Car Course. It's a road course. He's not feeling that one. But, hey, folks, you never know. We know he's got the talent. We're going to see if he can figure it out. But once again, we appreciate you tuning in, spending your Thursday night right here with the GOAT Blake Hutchinson on Hutchinson Motorsports TV, the Stars and Stripes Truck Series. Another great, clean race. Until next time, we'll be back next week, same time, same place, for some road course racing. Thanks for tuning in.